Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the most epic what-if scenarios in the comic book universe. Today, we were tackling a clash of titans that has been debated in fan forums for years: She-Hulk versus Venom. This isn't just about brute strength, it's a collision of gamma-powered intellect and raw, symbiotic aggression. Who would actually walk away from this fight? Let's break it down. First, let's look at Jennifer Walters, the sensational She-Hulk. She's not just a powerhouse, she's a brilliant lawyer. Unlike her cousin Bruce, Jen usually retains her full intelligence and personality as She-Hulk. This is a massive advantage. She can strategize, exploit weaknesses, and use her environment to her benefit. Her strength is immense, easily in the class 100-plus-ton range, allowing her to go toe-to-toe with some of Marvel's heaviest hitters. She's also incredibly durable, with a healing factor that can quickly repair most injuries. Plus, she's been trained in hand-to-hand combat by none other than Captain America and Gamora. So she's not just swinging wildly, she's a skilled fighter. Now let's turn to Venom. We're talking about the classic Eddie Brock version here. The Venom symbiote grants Eddie superhuman strength that can rival, and sometimes even surpass, Spider-Man's. It also gives him a powerful healing factor, the ability to shapeshift, create tendrils, and camouflage himself. Venom is pure ferocity and unpredictability. His biggest weakness? High-frequency sounds and intense heat. These can cause the symbiote excruciating pain and force it to separate from its host. But Venom is also incredibly resilient and has adapted over the years to better withstand these vulnerabilities. So, the fight begins. Picture this: a deserted city street at dusk. She-Hulk, maybe just leaving a chaotic court case, is confronted by Venom, who sees her as a formidable challenge or perhaps a potential new host. The initial clash would be pure spectacle. Fists flying, pavement shattering. She-Hulk's raw power would likely surprise Venom. She could probably throw him through a few buildings without breaking a sweat. Her strength is on a different level than most of the opponents Venom is used to fighting. However, Venom is no slouch. He's agile and vicious. He would use his webbing and tendrils to try and restrain her, to smother her. The symbiote's ability to form blades and other weapons would make him a deadly close-quarters opponent. He'd be relentless, constantly moving, trying to find an opening. He might try to get into her head, using psychological tactics, but Jen Walters is mentally tough. She's dealt with more than her fair share of villains and personal struggles. I don't see her being easily intimidated. This is where She-Hulk's intelligence becomes the game-changer. She knows she's in a fight with something alien. She's part of the wider superhero community. She knows about symbiotes and their weaknesses. While she might not have a sonic weapon handy, she's incredibly resourceful. The fight location is key. In a city, there are countless ways to create loud noises or intense heat. She could smash a power transformer to create an electrical explosion, or repeatedly clap her hands together to create a powerful sonic boom. We've seen Hulk do it, and while she might not be on his level of raw power, a thunderclap from She-Hulk would be devastating to the symbiote. Venom's best chance is to overwhelm her quickly. If he can manage to get the symbiote to bond with her, it's a whole different ballgame. A She-Hulk-Venom hybrid would be an absolute nightmare, combining Jen's gamma power with the symbiote's abilities. But Jen is a fighter with immense willpower. She's resisted mental manipulation before, and I believe she would fight the bonding process with everything she has. It would be an internal battle as much as a physical one. Let's imagine the fight progresses. She-Hulk takes some nasty hits. Venom's claws and teeth can likely break her skin, but her healing factor would kick in fast. She, in turn, lands thunderous blows that stagger Venom, making the symbiote ripple and struggle to hold on to Eddie. Realizing that a brute force approach isn't enough, Jen changes tactics. She starts using the city itself as a weapon. She rips up a section of a high-voltage power line, or smashes cars together to create sparks and heat. This is the turning point. The constant sonic and fire-based attacks would weaken the symbiote significantly. Eddie would be left vulnerable. She-Hulk isn't a killer, but she is pragmatic. She would focus on separating the symbiote from Eddie. With a final, massive, strategically placed blow, maybe slamming two massive pieces of metal together right next to Venom's head, the symbiote would likely retreat, leaving a battered Eddie Brock on the ground. So, who wins? While Venom is a terrifying and powerful foe, my money is on She-Hulk. Her combination of superior strength, durability, combat training, and most importantly, her brilliant strategic mind gives her the edge. She's not just a brute. She's a tactician in a powerhouse's body. She would identify Venom's weaknesses and exploit them ruthlessly. It wouldn't be an easy fight by any means. She'd walk away with a torn suit and more than a few bruises, but she would walk away the victor. What do you guys think? Did I get it right, or is Venom's ferocity being underestimated? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your breakdown of these epic battles, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.